Okay, we can wait 1-2 minutes for the joining of others. Okay, today I'm going to start the equilibrium, new chapter. Okay, one of the very important, and if we know the basics, everything become okay with you. Okay. 1 minute, please. We can wait for 1 minute at least. I don't think so they will join or not. Okay, so anyway, no problem. Let's start. Here, equilibrium. Equilibrium. Suppose one of the famous example, solid, suppose ice or anything, is converted into liquid and then gas. Okay, this is a thing. So it can also reconvert, gas is reconverted into liquid and then liquid is also reconverted into solid. So equilibrium is a term. Okay, so this is called a phase transformation. What is that? Solid phase is converted into liquid phase. Again, liquid phase after the removal of heat. Here we want to supply heat, addition of heat, and here is the removal of heat in the this kind of structure. Okay, solid applying heat, we will convert it into liquid. In the same time, liquid in the removal of heat, we will convert into solid. Okay, here suppose in a our beaker, our beaker containing a little bit amount of water. We are okay. So here, this is the beaker. It's containing water. We are applying heat. It will start to evaporate, right? So it will form gas. Again, it will reconvert it. When the this kind of evaporated phenomena, that gaseous form of water vapor especially, that water vapor connected and then is allowed to cool. It is again reconverted into liquid. Okay, this kind of reconversion, equilibrium process. This is a kind of an equilibrium process. Okay. Phase transformation process are equilibrium. Example, phase transformation. So what I am using this one because you don't know anything about equilibrium. Okay, for better understanding, I think so this is the better option for you. So solid. So phase transformation is an example for equilibrium. Clear? Understood, students? Clear, Anna? Clear? Yeah, like that. Okay, so phase transformation is an example for equilibrium reaction. Then suppose, okay, one more thing. Here H2O we have in liquid form. Okay, same thing. Okay, so H2O liquid, it is converted into H2O into gas form or vapor form. Okay, students. So here water, here also water. So liquid is converted into gas form. Converted into gas form or vapor form. We can reconvert it into vapor form. Okay. So here what happened? Rate of evaporation. Look. Here water, it will undergo evaporation and then it will convert it into water vapor. So rate of evaporation is going to, so we can say that rate of in equilibrium reaction, for example, this is another type of example. Example 2, this is phase transformation is an example for equilibrium. Same thing, example 2, H2O, water, liquid state, and then is converted into vapor, again reconvert. So rate of evaporation is water is going to evaporate. That is equal to, we can say like that, rate of evaporation is equal to rate of condensation. Rate of condensation. This is also another idea. Okay, how much amount evaporated, that much converted into rate. Rate means what? Within a time limit, how much will? Within second. Okay, rate means concentration of substances. Suppose dA divided by dt. This is the rate. Why rate? A is the concentration of substance. How much concentration of substance within a time limit, dt. Okay, this is called a rate. So how many reactant within this time limit is going to consumed into product? Okay, convert into product. So rate of evaporation, the rate of evaporation is equal to rate of condensation. So both are in smooth manner. Nothing is higher, nothing is lower. Okay, that kind of condition, that is called equilibrium. Rate of evaporation as well as rate of condensation is also in same manner. There is no change, there is no gain, no loss, like that. Okay, everything is in a smooth manner. So this is another example for equilibrium. So next one, suppose camphor. Camphor, are you familiar with camphor, students? Camphor. Are you familiar? Yeah, of course, you are familiar with the camphor, right? So in the case of camphor, camphor solid in nature. Okay, camphor is solid in nature. Then when we apply heat and all, what happen? It will directly, camphor will convert it into what? Converted into solid is directly converted in special cases in gas, of course. So camphor is in solid and then camphor will convert it into gas form. Okay, this is also generating an equilibrium, because how much camphor or solid is converted into gas, that much gas is have a tendency to convert into solid. So no more gain, no more lose. How much gain, how much loss? This is a factor. Okay. Then these are the example. Small basic examples that I'm pointing out here. Suppose another example for equilibrium reaction, another example. Another example, we can say that, suppose sugar solution. Okay. Sugar solution. This sugar solution, what happened? Sugar solution is, sugar is converted into solid. Sorry, sugar of solid. Here is an equilibrium is generating. What is mean by actually the rate of dissolution of sugar is equal to rate of crystallization of sugar. Means the rate of understood. So here rate of dissolution of sugar, which is equal to rate of crystallization of sugar. What do you mean by how many sugar? We are preparing sugar solution, right? So how much? Suppose in a beaker we are preparing water, we are adding sugar. Okay, sugar added and then creating a sugar solution. So how much sugar is dissolved in it? That taking a time. Okay, so rate of dissolution of sugar The rate means what? Concentration divided by rate is equal to rate proportional to concentration. Okay, so that is represented by like this. So simply we can say rate is equal to K into dA by dt. So dt. So within how much time? Within 5 minutes, how many reactants are consumed? Okay, then how many products are regenerated? So we are putting a negative sign here. We will study this in another chapter, that is chemical kinetics, another chapter, rate related. But here simply you want to identify rate of dissolution of sugar. Sugar means how many amount of sugar is dissolved. That is equivalent. Then rate of crystallization of sugar. How much dissolved? That means how much created. Both created and soluble. This is dissolved and this is recrystallized. So both rates are same. Okay. So rate of dissolution of sugar equal to rate of crystallization of sugar. So this is also an example for equilibrium type reaction. Okay. In the final, initial step, in initial time, we are going through the basics. Okay, students. Then general characteristics, some characters, one equilibrium is happening. Okay, so equilibrium is happening, it is related to some characteristics. So what are the characteristics that will helpful for the formation of equilibrium, that we want to check. Okay, so equilibrium is possible only in a closed system at a given temperature. Only the possible is only in a closed system at a given temperature. Suppose this is the container, it should be it having a lid. So equilibrium is happening, the reaction is happening in it, but what happened? Reaction will happen, but in a closed condition. Okay, closed condition. Then both opposing process occurring at the same rate, but stable condition. Okay, same rate is very important. Same rate is very important. Okay. One more graph is very important. Suppose this is a graph. Okay, in a graph, what they are representing? Concentration and equilibrium. Suppose concentration is in y-axis. Okay, concentration they are representing y-axis and time is in x-axis. Time. Okay, so what happens, students? Suppose A plus B in equilibrium with the C plus D. Suppose this is a simple example only. Okay. So concentration versus time. Here, these are the reactant. Every time, the concentration of a reactant is represented by square bracket. Any kind of substance, that concentration, suppose this is a reaction. This is a reaction. Okay. So I want to express A and B concentration with the help of square bracket. Is meaning what? Concentration of A plus, suppose concentration of B representing how? Constant square bracket. Okay, which one? Concentration of C, square bracket. Concentration of D, square bracket, like that. Okay, so any kind of concentration you want to represent in a square bracket. Okay, this is the chemistry rule actually. So A plus B, C plus D. Okay. So here, what are the reactants? What are the reactants present in it? Tell me. What are the reactants here? What are the reactions present in this reaction? Text me. A plus B, sure. Both A and B are acting as the reactant. Okay. So both A and B are acting as the reactant. Okay, so we can go through a graph. We can go through a graphical representation. How? Suppose, what I told you, A plus B combined together and forming C plus D. There is no doubt. But after some time, students, in the beginning, initial time, A, B concentration is okay. Suppose 100% A, we can see 100% of B. Here 0%, sorry, 0% product, 0% product. Okay, there is no formation of product. In the initial condition, initial means time equal to 0 condition. Okay, after a time T, after some time means suppose we here after 5 minutes, I took. Okay, after 5 minutes, what happened? Here the 100% of A is there, but after that only 90% only. Here also 90% only. So 10% is converted to here. Understood? So 90% A, 90% B is there in the after 5 minutes. Again, T is equal to time is around 20 minutes. You can see the 60% is only here. Here only 60%, but here the amount become increase 40% here. Clear? So likewise, if the reaction proceeding from initially, we calculating the concentration from the initial there is higher in the concentration of reactant. Okay, after each time will take time, increasing the time, the concentration of the reactant become decreases. Clear, students? So how we can represent this in a diagram? Very easy. So suppose in the initial the concentration of reactant is very high. This graph representing concentration of reactant graph. A or B. This is represented by A or B. Okay, but what happened in the condition of a product? Initially, product concentration is very low, but gradually it will increases into an extent. Clear? So here we can see the concentration of reactant is decreases into and then staying like this in a straight line manner. Okay, here reactant is also increases and then at last it is staying in this a constant manner. Clear? So this is represented by C or D. Okay, so this one means this graph is showing C or D means product curve. This one is reactant curve, means increasing the concentration. Concentration is represented here. Okay, so then also you want to compare with the time. Suppose 0 minute, 5 minute, 10 minute, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 25 minutes like this. So 5 minutes, the reactant concentration become lowered. Okay, 0 minute, the higher the concentration of reactant. Okay, higher the concentration of reactant. After that, the concentration become, which will take time. With the help of increasing the time, the concentration of reactant become decreasing. In the same time, initially there is no more product. But after the time, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, increasing the time, the concentration of the product is going to increases that much only. But you can see that at the middle, what is the, do you feel anything, any importance? Here you can see that product and reactant is almost in a stable manner. Okay, no more reactant is generating, no more product. Because look now, 20 minutes, taking 20 minutes, reactant is this point. 25 minutes, reactant is same concentrated, same region. There is no more reactant, no more reactant is consuming. The same time, after product, product is increases. Sorry, this is a product. Sorry. This is product curve. So, okay, we can check the reactant curve. Look, here reactant is here and decreases after 20 minutes, 25 minutes. Most of the time, their concentration became same. There is no more reactant consumed. Okay, the same time in this moment, In this time moment, there is no more product is gained. So that in this area is called what? Equilibrium. Understood, students? In that special area, this graph is very, very important. So this is a concentration decreasing graph and then the product increasing graph. Okay. So at a time, means this in this region, what happened? We can see that there is no more reactant is formed, no more product is formed. It is in equal manner. Clear? That kind of product, that kind of situation is called equilibrium. Clear? This is the best example. Means two reactions occurring at the same rate and the system reaches at a state of equilibrium. This is the thing. This is the very, very important point. What point is that? The two reactions occurring at the same rate. Two reactions occurring at the same rate. Two reactions. This is the best definition for the equilibrium. Two reactions occurring at the same rate and the system reaches a state of equilibrium and system reaches a point of equilibrium. Okay, this thing is important. This is the best definition for equilibrium. Okay, concentration versus time, and students. Actually, what is the rate? I already told you. dA divided by dt. D means change in concentration. Concentration is changing. dt means change in time. Time is going to change. At a time, dA by dt, the rate. At a time, the two reactions occurring at the same rate. Two reactions occurring at the same rate, that is called equilibrium. Okay. Okay. One more thing, students. Shravana, clear? Everybody clear this one? Tell me once again. Text me. Okay. Okay, so one more thing, students. Suppose here again I am using the A plus B as the common example, A plus B in equilibrium with the C plus D. Okay, at a particular rate, there is no more product, no more reactant, nothing will, the two reaction occurring at the same rate, both are in the same rate. That condition is called equilibrium. A plus B, C plus D is an example for that. So one more point, one more definition we can use. Okay. Chemical reaction that will reaches the state of equilibrium, means in which the rate of forward reaction and reverse reactions are equal. Okay, here look, in the any reaction it will move from left to right in a direction, that is called forward reaction. Any reaction that will move from left to right means reactant is converted into product, not a reactant. We can say, look, I think you have some doubt. Ma'am, is it possible C plus B considered as a reactant? Yes, of course. Why? Because that's why we are telling any reaction A plus B converted in means left to right, we can say forward, and then right to left. Do you know the term? Right to left, that special name is there. What is that? Right to left. Any idea? Irreversible? No. What do you mean by irreversible? Irreversible and reversible are different. Reversible means it will reverse. Irreversible means only one step only. This is called irreversible. It's not like that. So we can say backward reaction. Forward, moving from left to right. Backward, right. So A plus B means the reaction moving from left to right is called forward reaction. Any reaction C plus D also act as a product and will reactant and also convert into product like A plus B. That also a chance in equilibrium condition. So this is called a backward reaction. Understood? So forward reaction and backward reaction we have. So then again I am telling that chemical reaction reaches a state of dynamic equilibrium in which the rate of forward and the reverse reactions are equal. And there is no net change in the composition, no net change. Both forward reaction is equal to backward reaction, no net change in their composition. What do you mean no net change in their composition? No net change in composition means what? Nothing will be, suppose A plus B converted into C plus D, that is 20 gram is generated. Same wise C plus D converted into 20 gram. In the case of equilibrium, forward, backward rate is equivalent. So no net change in their composition. The composition will never change. But in a single, in this kind of a reaction, only irreversible type of reaction, what happened? A is converted to C. So here A is 50. So after the complete conversion, it will get 50 gram. So that also possible, but C will never reconvert into A. This is the major difference. Okay. So these points also you can note down. What do you mean by equilibrium means? First one is this. Okay. First one, this one, two reaction occurring at the same rate. And system reaches a point of equilibrium. First one. Second one, here forward reaction is there. That forward reaction, rate of forward chemical reaction reaches state in which rate of forward reaction is equal to rate of backward reaction, so that no net change in their composition, no net change, no more changes. Clear? This much understood? Any doubt? Clear? Everybody? Shaun, Vedanti? Okay. Next, but very, yeah, very good. Kritika, okay. I'm expecting a reply from your side. Kritika or new students, others, okay. Then, in case, students, look, NCERT, I'm going on your NCERT syllabus, okay. Each and every important content of NCERT I will cover, no doubt of that, okay. But one thing you want to memorize, if you have any, my lecturing time, what do you want to do? You can use a book, okay, a plain book, and then write down the each and all notes. So it becomes more helpful for you during your revision time and your exam time. You can go through the point by points, and then I am also ready to solve the questions. At the same time, I will give the question, you want to solve the thing. So keep a regular book. Otherwise, don't use rough pages and all. Pages will never exist. Okay, you can throw away. So that's it. Keep a notebook and then regular practice. First of all, we can cover the syllabus. After that, with the help of some questions, we will solve the question same time. This is the theory. Okay, this theory related question we will solve the same time. This is my procedure. Okay, after that, after the completion of this entire chapter, every chapter we are going through revision. In that time, we are again go through more questions related to the same chapter. Okay, this is our system. Okay, another very important point, that term is called law of chemical equilibrium. Law of chemical equilibrium. Equilibrium have a law. We are studying the law. Okay, law of chemical. If you know the things very basically equilibrium, this chapter is very interesting actually. Okay, if you skip any class, you will never get the connectivity. So don't skip my class first. Okay, so anyway, law of chemical equilibrium. In the law of chemical equilibrium means what? Here, suppose I am writing a reversible reaction, A plus B. It is in reversible with a C plus D. Clear? Common example. Okay. So, according to law of equilibrium, okay, A and B are the reactant. Okay. C and D are products. It is in a balanced chemical equation manner. So, after that, we can write it is in another manner. Suppose I already told you concentration. Okay, suppose the law of chemical equilibrium telling that Kc is a equilibrium constant. Constant means concentration, and C representing concentration. K is called an equilibrium constant. I will tell. Suppose how we are creating this kind of equilibrium constant. Do you know? Product concentration divided by reactant concentration, then we will get a constant. Okay, because equilibrium, students, equilibrium condition, suppose here 20 gram is created, here also 20 gram. So 20 gram each means 20 is consumed. The 20 is consumed here. Then again that consumed one is generated here. So again no gain, no change. So 20 upon 20, look students, 20 upon 20 is equal to 1. So suppose 20 into 20 means C into D divided by here 20 into 20. What about the form? Only 1. So anything, suppose here 40 instead of 20, what I did, suppose I did 40 here, 30 here, here 30 here, 40 here, suppose. Then we can go through the ratio. Means this upon this. So see 30 into 40 upon 40 into 30. So we can cancel each other. Cancel. We will get 1. So from this conclusion, in the equilibrium condition, law of chemical equilibrium tell that if we took the product and the product concentration and reactant concentration ratios, we will get a constant. That constant is called what? This equilibrium constant Kc. Clear? Understood? Yeah. That's why how many product? 30 for 30 plus 40 70. No, here is 70 because it is in equilibrium. So how much is created? How much is loosed? Both are equal. That is called equilibrium condition. There is no more, means both rate and change of reaction, everything are equal in manner. That's why if we suppose creating a ratio, that ratio should be a constant. Okay. So now the law is telling like this. Now the law is telling that like this. For concentration of product, okay, is divided by concentration of reactant A into concentration of, look now, the C and D are products, A and B are reactant, both the ratios is, we will get a Kc. Kc means a constant, not only one, but suppose here we are doing, look now, time T is equal to 0, how many product, how many reactant, how many product. Here time is equal to 5, time is equal to 10, time is equal to 10 minutes, after 20 minutes. So here what we will get? Reactant and reactant product. Look, we can check in the 0, 100. So here also 0. There is no more. In the time T0, initial condition, reactant is 100%, product is nothing. Okay, after 5 minutes, there is a decrease in 80. So here 20 created. How many decreases? That much created here. Here around 60. So 40 created because total is our 100. We want to sustain the 100 level in at any condition, but in especially in equilibrium condition, we want to maintain. Okay, so initially t equal to 0, it should be r is equal to 100, but product is 0. In time t, after time 5, 80 by 20, 10, 60 by 40. Here 20, what we will get 20, suppose 50, 50, then 50 percentage. So here we can see that there is a constant approach. Okay, that much only. How much gain, how much lose, that much. So keep this in your mind. This is very important equation. So in your question, what they will ask, you want to find out the rate. They will providing an equation. Okay, they will provide an equation and then suggesting that they will also providing the concentration of C, D, A, B, everything. And then you want to find out the Kc, means equilibrium constant. So with the help of this kind of equation, you can easily find out. Okay. Okay, now remaining time, what we want to do, we can go through some problems. Suppose a question write down. Okay. Wait a second. The following. Yes. Wait a second, students. Question write down. The following concentrations were obtained. The following concentration were obtained for the formation of NH3 ammonia from N2 and H2 at equilibrium at 500 degrees Kelvin. 500 Kelvin, not degree. 500 Kelvin. Concentration of N2, they are providing concentration of N2. N2 is equal to, you can solve by yourself. Okay, I will check your answer. So solve now. These are the data. 1.5 into 10 to the power minus 2 molar. Okay, and then H2 is equal to 3 into 10 to the power minus 2 molar, and concentration of NH3, square bracket means concentration, here concentration of H2, concentration of N2, concentration of NH3 is equal to 1.2 into 10 to the power minus 2 molar. Okay, 1.2 10 to the, calculate equilibrium constant. Calculate equilibrium constant. This is your question. Students, how you will approach this kind of question? Can you? What about the formation of ammonia? How it will form? N2 plus 3H2 gives, in equilibrium manners, we will get 2NH3. Am I right? Is it matching? Look, N2. But, okay, 2NH3 or... So N2 is there. N2 plus 3H2. Yeah, no problem. 3H2. This is the normal way. N2 plus 3H2 gives 2NH3. 2NH3. Then only we will get ammonia. This is our common equation, equilibrium equation. Nitrogen gas, both in gaseous form, gas and H2 gas. Then we will get ammonia gas. So in equilibrium and then forming. So the following concentrations were obtained. N2 concentration is provided, H2 concentration is provided, NH3 concentration is also provided. But they are asking calculate equilibrium constant. Equilibrium constant Kc you want to find out. How you will find out? Tell me the famous equation. Tell me the famous equation. Friends, tell me. Famous equation. Text me. What about the famous equation for finding out the equilibrium constant? Who will text? Hello, can you text me once again? Any others? Tell me. What about the equilibrium constant finding? How we will find out the equilibrium constant? Sayali, Shaunak. Shaunak, try. Vedanti. Try Kritika. Tell me. NH3 divided by N2H2. Correct. Very good. Vedanti tried. Okay. So NH3 means what? Before that, students, we can see that here, look, 2NH3 is forming, na? 2NH3 is forming. So, during the rate constant expression, what do you want to do? I will tell you. 2NH3, na? 2 should be the power. So, NH3, concentration of NH3 represented in the square bracket. And then this is the, this is the coefficient term is there. Means a number is there in the left hand side. So, that should be the square. Means power. So productive whole divided by reactant, concentration of N2, not this number, left hand side containing some numbers, that is converted into power term while we expressing rate constant equation. Okay, so NH3 square term, N2 in concentration into H2. What about the power? Tell me, what about the power? H2 power? How 3 by 2? Vedanti, how 3 by 2? Look here. Here 2 NH3 we choose. So 2 NH3, then we are using 2 only. There is no need of any fractional number. Here only 2 directly put here. So same thing. Concentration of N2, there is no more reactive, means a number. Okay, so it is same as N2. After that, H2, in H2 condition, 3 H2 is there. So what about the power? 3 H2 is there. So what about the power? Very simple. Tell me. Anybody? Sayali, Kritika, Shaunak, Vedanti. Not 3 by 2. 3 by 2 is wrong. Tell me the power. Means this this number, so 3, of course 3, it is equal to 3. So this is a representation. If you have any number like this, that is converted into the power term. So NH3 square divided by N2H2. Now you can substitute. All the data are given. Look, what about the answer? Tell me. 1.5 N2, sorry, ammonia concentration 1.2 into 10 to the power minus 2 molar concentration into, not into, is square, whole divided by concentration of N2. N2 is equal to 1.5 into 10 to the power minus 2 molar into H2 in concentration, 3 into 10 to the power minus 2 molar, the whole cube. Okay, with the help of this, we will get the answer. Clear? Calculate karo and then tell me the answer quickly. What about the answer? I'm waiting. An approximate answer I'm expecting from your side. Touch me. Any difficulty, you can use calculator, no problem, right now. But you want to try to solve by yourself without calculator. 3 to power 3. So 3 into 3 into 3. You want to add, multiply. Shaunak, tell me the answer. Uh, 58. Shayali 58, Vedanti 18. Is it correct? Did you do the power and all? 1.2 the power square is there. First of all, do it that one, then you will get an answer. Okay. And then 1.5 multiplied by 3 cube. Do it that one. Then 10 to the power you want to do everything in a manner. Okay, but check. Kritika, what about your answer? What about your answer? Both answers are wrong. Okay, Shayali and still calculating. Okay, no problem. Take time. Shayali and then Vedanti, try again. What about Shaunak? Huh? What about Shaunak? Here 1.2 square into 10 to the power minus 4 whole divided by 3.5. No. Check again. Wrong, Vedanti. Okay. Okay, the next one 1.5. 1.5 into 3 into 3 into 3. 27. 27. Okay, 10 to the power minus 2. In common 10 to the power minus 2. So if we come to the upper, into 10 to the power minus 2 like this. Yeah, tell me. Shanak, waiting. Yes, of course. 1.06 into 10 to the power 3. Very good. 1.06 0.6 into 10 to the power 3. This is the answer. Very good. Okay. Okay, after calculation, we will get the answer. One more question. Okay, so maybe a question. One more question, students. At equilibrium, the concentration of N2 is equal to 3 into 10 to the power minus 3 molar. O2 is equal to 4.2 into 10 to the power minus 3 molar. And NO is equal to 2.8 into 10 to the power minus 3 molar. In a sealed, vessel at 800 Kelvin, what will be Kc, equilibrium constant Kc, okay, Kc for the reaction. In the equation also they are provided. That equilibrium equation is also provided. In another case, like ammonia formation, now you are familiar how the ammonia become N2 plus 3H2 gives 2NH3. Now you are aware about that. In some case, they will provide equation, or in another case, you want to create. Okay. They are provided N2 plus N2 in gas plus O2 in gas. It is in equilibrium with a 2NO gas. Nitrogen monoxide is formed. So tell me what about the representation of Kc? First of all, tell me that one representation with the concentration term. How you will represent this one? Tell me first. Anybody, text me. K is equal to Shayali, Vedanti, Kritika. Can you? Anybody? NO, where is that? Vedanti is telling N2, O2. Is it right? Wrong representation. Try one more time. Vedanti. Sayali. 2NO, N2, O2. Is it right? Wrong. I already told you, na students. Left side there is a number is equivalent to its power term. How many numbers are given in the left side that is converted into power term? So how? Both are wrong. Kritika, tell me. Sayalish, Vedanti, try again. Kritika. Very good. NO square upon N2 into O2. But it should be in concentration terms. It's very important. Look, student, these 2NO, that 2 will convert into power term. So, in concentration, NO square upon concentration of N2 into concentration of O2. Like this, Kc. Okay, so NO power square and concentration of N2 into concentration of O2. This is the condition. Clear? Understood? Sayali, Vedanti. Clear? Yeah, don't make mistakes. Okay, this number will come. Then solve this one. Everything. Yeah. Then everything is in NO. Is there no? NO. Then NO how many? How much? 2.8 into equal to 2.8 into 10 to the power minus 3 molar concentration square divided by N2. N2, how much? 3 into 10 to the power minus 3 molar into O2. 4.2 into 10 to the power minus 3 molar in concentration term. Then solve this one, tell me the answer. Hello, students, tell me, try. What about your answers? Sally, Medandi. 2.8 का power करो first. So you will get an equation. So 10 to the power minus 6 become forming. Then divided by 3 into 4.2 करो. है ना? Both having 10 to the power minus 3 as the same concentration form. What about your answers? Sally. Vedanti. Tell me, students. Doing or not? Are you doing or not? Text me. Hello? Can you hear me, students? Yeah, good. Do it. Okay, Ritika, take time. But tell me the answer. Got it? This much time enough, students. Examination time point of view. You'll never get more time. Tell me. Right or wrong, but you want to tell me right now. No problem. We can manage. Tell me. Sayali. Vedanti. Tell me an approximate answer at least. Sayali. Hello, tell me, students. Kritika, tell me what about your answer? Too much time is taking now. How much your result? No problem. Don't worry about it. But text me. After that, I will send. I will ready to write my answer. Before. After that only. Oh, Sayan is telling 222 point. No, wrong answer. And then another answer. Vedanti, what about your answer? Anybody have a 0.622 answer? 0.622 is the answer. Okay, 0.6. Yeah, just then you are right, Anarutika. No problem. 0.61 is no problem. But 0.6 at least. Okay, in the beginning. So why you? Okay, post it. No problem. Okay, next one. Next portion. In that now homogeneous equilibrium. Okay, homogeneous, two terms you want to study. Homogeneous equilibria. Okay, homogeneous equilibria. Okay, and the heterogeneous equilibrium. Suppose in your question, try to find out an example for homogeneous equilibria from the collection. Another question, try to find out an example for heterogeneous equilibria. This is a possibility. So how you will check homogeneous and heterogeneous equilibria? Okay, suppose I am giving you an example for both. Here, N2 plus 3H2 in equilibrium with 2NH3. This already know. Ammonia formation, equilibrium condition. And then another equation related to heterogeneous H2O in liquid condition is converted into H2O in gas form. Okay. Here, N2 in gas, H2 in gas, forming ammonia is also in gas. So, tell me what are the major changes? Okay, in homogeneous equilibria, their states of reactant and product are similar. Here we can see this is gas, here also gas, here also gas. That means three of them are similar. Homo means similar state of matter. Here hetero, different. Hetero means what? Different. So different means H2O in the reactant side is liquid, but it is in the product side is gas. Both are different, students. That's why it is an example for heterogeneous equilibria. This one is example for homogeneous equilibria. Clear? Understood? Clear or not? Tell me. Understood or not? Tell me, students. Okay, that much only. Okay. So, this is called a heterogeneous and a homogeneous equilibrium. Then, one more example. Suppose equilibrium constant, another condition, another area. Another area of this chapter that is called equilibrium constant in gaseous system. Okay. Equilibrium constant in gaseous system. How the equilibrium constant that is represented in the gaseous system. Okay. So here they are generating an equation is there. Their relationship. In this example, we will get a relationship Kp is equal to Kc RT raised to minus 2. Kc RT raised to minus 2 or RT. This is the final equation. Kp, equilibrium constant in the pressure. Pressure means gas. Equilibrium constant in the means in liquid or other concentration manner. Kc of RT delta N. Change in number of moles is called delta N. This equation is very important. If you by heart this equation, it can apply into another questions, different questions. Okay. One more thing. What is that? Kp, it is the equilibrium constant in gaseous system. We want to means pressure. Most of the gas concentration means that related term is in the pressure condition, but liquid it is represented in the concentration manner. Okay, suppose what I'm telling, this is NH3 gas. NH3 gas. Here H2O water, it is in liquid condition. So how much present their concentration is related to Kc means rate constant Kc. But here pressure gas means will never a liquid. It is a pressure manner. So Kp. Here equilibrium constant in the case of gaseous Kp representing, and then liquid condition is represented by Kc. Equilibrium constant representing Kc, and here equilibrium constant representing in the lecture Kp. So they are having a relationship Kp is equal to Kc into RT raised to N delta N. Kp is equal to Kc into RT. R is means what? Universal gas constant. That is a 8.314 into joules per Kelvin. Like that. R temperature is special temperature is with you. That temperature. Clear? So you want to study this equation. Kp is equal to Kc into RT raised to delta n. Very important. So we can go through a question. Then it become clear for you. Okay. Okay, one more simple example. That question. Question. Problem. Question. PCl5, PCl3 and Cl2 are at equilibrium. Okay? PCl5, PCl3, Cl2 all are in equilibrium. Okay. At 500 Kelvin and having concentration 1.59 molar PCl3, 1.59 molar Cl2 and 1.41 molar PCl5. So PCl5, okay, this much. Then what do you want to find out? Calculate Kc. You want to find out calculate Kc. Can you? What about the equation? But equation they are given PCl5. PCl5 is in equilibrium with PCl3 plus Cl2. This is our equation. Try to find out Kc. Tell me how the representation, what about the answer? Try. Very simple. How we will represent Kc from this idea? Try to Sayali. Tell me that one. Type karo idhar. How will represent Kc? Vedantika, Rudika, anybody? Kc representation? Read the question, put the answer on same equation and then tell me what about your, after substituting the value, tell me the final equation. Kc equal to PCl3 correct, concentration Cl2 divided by PCl5 correct, but no, Ritika right, but you want to substitute the terms. PCl5 is given in your question, na? So after substitution, what about the term? Ritika, don't add addition time. It is multiplication. PCl3 into Cl2. PCl3 into Cl2, not addition, Clear? Yeah, multiplication, not addition. Otherwise, your answer will become wrong. What about other substitution? Tell me, students. I'm waiting for you. Okay, Sayali, I understood. What you are doing? What about your reactant? PCl5 is the reactant. Okay, reactant is also product upon reactant, Sayali. Wrong. Your data is wrong. Ritika, your data is wrong, but don't add. Okay, multiplication only. Sayali, correct that one and then substitute you want to substitute this one, 1.5, 1.41, 1.51 and then tell me the final equation. That equation I'm waiting here. Vedanti, text me after substitution. Hello? Anybody please students try. Substitute karo the equation pe. And then yeah, 1.59 only. Arey, where is the square term? Okay, wait a second. Okay, here you want to do one more change, students. What is that? Suppose here we can say PCl3 concentration, Cl2 concentration whole divided by PCl5. So what you can see here is a power term you want to add. In this case, for calculation Kc like this PCl5 concentration like this, in this term what you want to do? You want to add the power. So from your equation, what about that? Both are 1.59. 1.59 into 1.59 divided by 1.41. So both are there. So both are similar. So 1.59 square upon 1.41. Like this. Clear? Because no problem. 1.59 into 1.59, 3 into 3, 3 square. Also we can represent like this. 1.59 square upon 1. Right. Kritika, Vedanti, right. Arey, Ritika is right. Vedanti again wrong. What you are doing, Vedanti? Sayali. Sorry, not Vedanti. Sayali wrong. 1.59 into 1.41 divided by 1.5. There is no logic is there, na? Students, check once again. These are they are providing the famous equation, product upon reactant. This is the product, PCl3, Cl2 upon PCl5. So 1.59 upon 1.41. Clear, students? Sayali. Okay. Right? Understood? Yeah. So try to identify your problem. Check once again. So tell me the final result. Tell me the final result then. 1 point, very good. Ritika, you are right. 1.79. Okay. 1.79 is the answer. Okay. The last question that related to new equation. What is the new equation? Kp is equal to Kc related RT raised to delta N, right? That kind of a reaction we already studied now. That kind of reactions. Okay. Kc into RT raised to delta N. The equation problem for the reaction, for the equilibrium reaction, 2NaCl in gas in equilibrium with 2NO of gas plus Cl2 gas. Clear? The value of the equilibrium, constant Kc, the value of equilibrium constant Kc is, they are providing value of Kc 3.75 into 10 to the power minus 6 at 1069 Kelvin. Okay, then calculate the Kp. Calculate the Kp for the reaction at this temperature. Which equation, students? What type of equation we want to choose here? Kc is provided. What about the equation? Tell me, Lakshmi. Kp is equal to? Tell me. Kp equal to? Anybody? Sally. Vedanti. Anybody? Type it. Yeah. Ritika. Kp is equal to Kc into RT raised to, not okay. Kp is equal to Kc into RT raised to delta n. Okay, raised to delta n. This is the condition. Raised to, not into delta n, but raised to delta n. Then you can substitute n. So here, how many number of moles are here? How many number of moles? In the delta n, how we will find a delta n? Others are very easy. Delta n means product side, how many molecule? Here 2, here only 1. So 2 plus 1 equal to 3 molecule in the product side. That product side minus reactant side, how many molecule? Reactant side, how many molecule? In reactant side, 2 molecule. So 3 minus 2, which is equal to 1 molecule. So delta n value is equal to 1. Clear? So substitute karo. K is equal to, tell me, 3.75 into 10 to the power minus 6 into, okay, into R is a value, there is a constant value. Okay, R is a constant, 0.0831, 0.0831. They will provide in your question, suppose. Okay, no problem. Or you can by heart 8.314 like that, 0.0831 into temperature. What about the temperature? 1069 is the temperature. Delta n is equal to 1. Okay, this is your setup, and then you will get the answer. Can you calculate this answer? Can you calculate? You can multiply Karuna. This one you multiply first, and then the result you will want to multiply with this. Then what about the answer? Tell me. Anybody? Sayali. What about the answer? Rutika. Answer. An approximate answer bola na, students. Okay, but tell me, it's not a problem. You can practice at home. I will declare my answer. Then you can practice at home. But tell me at least your answer. Very good. That is your answer. Okay. Point. Okay, but here 10 is limit, only 1.033. Okay, according to the power you want to 0.000. Okay, but 10 to the power 10 times 10 to the power term is minimizing, you will get this kind of a reaction. Sorry, answer. So 1, 2, 3. Sayali answer have 3 zeros. So maybe if suppose it is represented 10 to the power minus 3 term, so you can move in from, actually your answer is right, but you want to power term 1, 2, 3 term, move from left to right, you will get the answer. Okay, likewise. Understood, students? Clear? Sayali right. Okay. Okay, this much only today's section. Okay. Any confusion or any doubt? Tell me. Okay. So what do you want to do? Revise more. Okay. Read the textbook once again. Revise more. Okay. But lot of questions are already in it. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 10. Yeah. One more question is there. But with the help of time limit, means Lagrange time limit, I skipped that question. So you can do the question. Okay, any confusion, contact me, I will help you. Thank you so much.